Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay. Should be live now, and, should be good now. Okay, let me see here. Okay, here we go. Okay, hello everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good day. Okay, we'll have a nice fun stream today. And also let me do this, because I forgot to do the slow mode last time. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're on Red Dead. Okay, here we go. We're good here now. Hello, everyone. Okay, so... yeah, the daily... I'm good, KG. The daily challenges, it's just so stupid what they did. It really is so stupid. I can't believe what they did. It's just... I don't know what was going through their head. I actually got excited at first when I saw that message because I thought that maybe daily challenges got an increased payout. When I saw that, it was like, oh, daily challenge changes, and I was like, oh, wait, what? And then I reading through it, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna cap you at 28 days, and I was like, oh, come on, you're gonna reset people? This is... And also, I would tell everyone here, I saw a lot of comments of people on my, like, video, like, saying, like, I have over 100 days, or whatever, on dailies, and then they were saying, I'm giving up on the game now. Don't give up on doing your daily challenge streak, keep doing it. And the reason I'm saying is keep doing it is because there's a lot of people that are really pissed off about this. Like, a lot of people are really mad about this, and Rockstar could change it, so they could go back on it and change it. They could even change it possibly tomorrow, so, like, you don't know. It's not until December 1st when this stuff goes in, so keep doing your daily, because Rockstar might change what their plans were after they see how many people are pissed. Oh, thank you, TJ, for the super chat. I do really appreciate it. Thank you, TJ Lever. Yeah, I'm really disappointed by the dailies, the dailies nerf. Thank you, TJ. $50 super chat. Thanks, man. I do really appreciate it. Thanks, TJ. So, like I said, guys, just make sure you if you have a daily challenge streak, don't give up on it. Keep doing it, because Rockstar could go back on it. They could change it, because when they see how many people are pissed, they could change it. I think that the reason that Rockstar put out a message like that, instead of just putting it in with the update, because they didn't even have to put out the message, they could have just done it with the update. I think the reason is because they wanted to see how the community would react. And now that they'll see how pissed off people are, maybe they won't do that. We'll see.
I don't know. That's thinking pretty highly of Rockstar.
Yeah, but this is something very different than the last time that players got really angry at Rockstar was with the character wipes that they did on GTA. But that was something a little bit differently because, you know, there was people that were glitching, like, you know, on GTA, and they got their characters wiped. And I still think that that's too harsh. They shouldn't have done that. But in this case here, you had players that were doing absolutely nothing wrong, nothing at all. They were just playing the game the way they were supposed to be, and yet you have, like, people that are gonna have, like, you know, over 200 days. I saw one guy who said he had over 400 days, and like it's now gonna be reset. So it's I think there's a chance they might change it. We'll see.
Bucci has a sale, and
he does.
If I can get a re-invite to the posse.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me see here. Thank you, Morgan, Free Aim, the Bounty Hunter. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, okay, let me see here. Okay, let me... A little hot something for your holiday shopping season. Best to you and your family. Shame on Rockstar for another poor decision that affected community morale. Thank you, Keiju. Thanks, man. Can you invite me, please? Can you invite me, please, when you get the chance, Butchie? I'll help you with your sale if you need it. I had a streak since I started playing, which was the day Moonshiners was released. Now it's going to be reset. Great job, Rockstar. That means that you have almost a 365-day streak. Because Moonshiners came out in December 2019, and it's about to be December now. So you have almost a full year on that, damn. Let's... Day 347 for me? Yeah, well... They gotta change that. I have a little over 100 days, 600 gold. I wake up 30 minutes early, 4:45 a.m. just to keep my dailies going. If they go through with this, I will stop. Thank you, Vyoki, for the super chat. I understand your perspective, Vyoki. And Butchie, can you sell the camp here? Because I want to see what our route is going to be like if we sell from here. Yeah, it's just, thank you again for the super chat. It's just ridiculous what they did. It's just, I have no idea what was going through their mind. And you know, what do these developers, like, think? Because, like, was there not one person at the meeting that decided on this that said this is gonna be backfire really badly? A lot of people are gonna be really mad about this.
I'm sure one person and then the rest was just like, oh yeah, he'll push microtransactions.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, Take-Two is kind of the boss of Rockstar, and...
Rockstar is the one who ends up deciding how things are implemented in their game. You know, the thing about it is, I can imagine how it would be that, you know, Rockstar, because the thing is, though, remember, like, what was it, a month and a half ago, when there was that glitch on Reddit Online, of, like, players that were over level 600, 700, that they were, like, having that glitch where their characters were just... they just couldn't play, it was like corrupted, and then they told them that they would reset their characters, which was stupid. What happened was Rockstar originally, like, told those players, there's nothing we can do about this, we're sorry. And then what happened was I put out a video on it, talking about how stupid it was, and Rockstar's terrible support, and that video got a bunch of views, I think 50,000 views, and then and I wasn't the only one to put out videos on this. There was other, you know, Red Dead YouTubers that put out, like, you know, videos on this, and what happened was, you know, Rockstar said we can't do anything about this, and then when a bunch of YouTubers came together and put out videos on it, it was literally like a week later or something, like the week and a half later, where they fixed the glitch, and now players were able to play again. So, I think if enough people complain about this, they might be able to do something. But what I could picture, and this is what possibly could have happened, is they were all sitting at the board meeting, and they were deciding on, you know, what to do in the next Red Dead Online update and how they're going to implement everything. And what ends up happening is, you know, like, one guy says that, like, oh, you know, let's cut daily challenges, you know, let's cap how much people can make from it, and a bunch of people are like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. We have, you know, we have some really loyal fans in this game, we have people that love this game, I don't think that's a good idea. And then what happens is you have the Take-Two executive who just walks in the room, just slams on the table, and says, no, this is what we're doing, we got a quota to meet, we gotta sell a bunch of gold bars. This is what we're doing. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Bring out the clown outfit again. Thank you, Hunter. If they don't change it by December 1st, I might do that. But there was PvP Cats who originally had the clown idea. It was that with the fact that we didn't have an update for a long time. Thank you, Hench, for sponsoring the channel. Thank you, man.
It seems like with Red Dead, they kind of listen more, so when we do stuff like that...
Oh, thank you, Sally, for sponsoring the channel, too. I'm sorry to cut you off, Chas. You were saying?
No, I was just saying, it's fine. It's just they tend to get on it quickly, if they see a big uproar and backlash. At least in Red Dead.
Thank you,
which is nice.
Thank you, Galactic Ops, for sponsoring the channel as well. Thanks, man.
Maybe.
And thank you, Vinton B, for sponsoring the channel. Oh, we're getting a lot of sponsors pretty quickly. Did you see Hamilton on Disney Plus? No, I did not, movie guy. Thank you for the super chat. And if you could let me drive, Butchie, when you make the... Because I like driving the wagons,
Alright, so...
Should probably get my, heat-seeking missiles out.
Yeah, I've got my, dynamite arrows ready to go, just in case. Still kind of annoyed that they nerfed the improved bow.
Would I want Mexico to be added? Oh yeah, definitely. I would definitely love Mexico to be added to this game.
If you do it right, you can almost fly there.
Sorry.
Will you be doing a
someone was
guide on how
saying-
to stream off PS5 and your gaming setup? Well, I'm streaming on PS5 the same way that I streamed on PS4 with my capture card. I haven't tested the PS5 stream software.
I wonder what resolution.
Sorry if I was ranting or spamming the PS messages. It's fine, Valley. Van Horn. Okay, that's not too bad. Rockstar is becoming EA with these horrible updates. Yep. Next thing you know, they're gonna have us defending settlements. Huh. Right, Preston? Pearl, I would join, but I'm a bit too tired and have been playing Yakuza 7 all day. Yeah, and I have to get into the Yakuza games one day, because I played, what was it, Yakuza 3, I played a little bit of it, but I never got around to finishing it, and I really want to, one day I want to, you know, buy all the Yakuza games and just play them. Will you ever make a Sleeping Dogs playthrough? That is actually on the list. I have, like, a list of games that I have playthroughs planned for in the future. Sleeping Dogs is actually on that list. I'm pissed. I have a 349-day streak. Like I said, just make sure that you keep doing the streak. Don't give up, because Rockstar could change the thing. They could change it, you know, tomorrow even. So just keep doing the streak. Tylarius was going to stream GTA tonight, but after Red Dead announcement, he said screw Rockstar and is streaming Call of Duty instead. Thank you, Eric, for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, I get his perspective completely. I promised people a Red Dead stream today on Friday, and I'm doing it. I mean, I get that point of view completely. It's just it's very frustrating what Rockstar did, and it's it is thank you again for that, Eric. It's just very frustrating.
If you just started,
I saw his tweet actually where he said that one of his crew members has like over a 300-day streak, and they're gonna and they are going to just reset them. That's just stupid.
Yeah, I got a buddy on PC, and it's been out for just a little over a year now on PC. He has not missed a day since.
Imagine the people that have like over a 500-day streak, because you'll actually think that some people don't have over a 500-day streak, but some people actually do. Some people do actually have that. Thank you for the super chat, End Rider. So those people have been playing since like day one, and like imagine the people with like a 500-day streak. They're so proud of that, and yet all of a sudden they're just gonna do this now. Oh man, it's just.
Yep. No fun allowed. You're making money. That's not allowed either. Doesn't matter how much time you put into it. I hear shooting up ahead.
Yeah, I think there might be some other little thing going on at the Emerald Ranch area.
Nah.
No, nothing.
Okay, once we get through the hills, we'll be good.
Yeah, I heard a discharge somewhere, but.
We should boycott Red Dead Online. Well, you know, I don't know if necessarily boycotting it would be the right thing, because if people boycott the game, what Rockstar might do it, because the thing is, the only way
the game is dead and then stop.
Well, yes, the only way that boycotting Red Dead Online would actually work is if people boycotted both GTA and Red Dead Online. So if people both boycotted both games at once. Because Rockstar's making plenty of shark cards. If they boycotted both Red Dead Online and GTA Online at the same time, then that would work. And thank you for the super chat, Victoria. But as we know, you know, GTA Online is having this massive update coming out on December 15th, and I guarantee you that people are not going to boycott it then. They're going to play this update. So Rockstar is going to... If people boycott Red Dead Online, what's going to happen is Rockstar is going to see that there's less activity on Red Dead Online and tons of more activity on GTA Online, and then they're just going to do content for GTA, and they're going to completely forget about Red Dead Online. I think the better alternative would be to just literally complain and just make videos and just show how outraged you are at the game right now, like just the state of it. And do not buy any gold bars. Do not buy gold bars. None. Don't buy it. Don't buy any shark cards either.
Go to the feedback page.
And you know the thing about it is I actually feel stupid right now because I like, you know, on my streams at times I've had people tell me that, like, you know, Rockstar is greedy, and you could argue that for GTA Online, definitely, but I made an argument in the past in which I defended Rockstar, and I said that Rockstar, in terms of Red Dead Online, aren't as greedy because the game gives you so many ways to make money. It's so easy to make money in this game, and it was pretty easy to make gold bars with the dailies. And now I take that back. Since they're now they're cutting back the dailies, not letting you make 0.50 gold past day 28 per challenge. Yeah, that's greed to me. That is not fair. That's ridiculous at this point. So I take back those comments I made defending Rockstar in the past. That is not, oh. Stupid rock. Okay. That's ridiculous.
You know, you think they would have been smart if they really want to incentivize people to buy gold bars, instead of removing what people already have, you know, the daily challenges. Because people notice that, as we have. We saw them doing it. They could have instead just done like GTA Online, just raised the prices. People will notice, but not as many. And people will unfortunately just buy up the microtransactions as a result.
You know what I think the best
way?
Or
just have a sale on the microtransactions.
Or that.
Well, I think the best way for Rockstar to sell microtransactions, the best way for them to sell gold bars on Reddit Online, and that's that is to keep, and this way would keep both players and Rockstar happy. And that would be add a ton of content. If they added a lot of content, like a lot of new stuff that you could buy, like, you know, houses, a lot of customization, new properties, a ton of new clothes, new guns, like just so much. If they added just a huge update with just so much stuff in it, that would, a lot of people then would buy gold bars, because, you know, not everybody, you know, has saved up a ton of gold bars. But if they had, like, small updates with not too much stuff in it, you know, people are just going to do the daily challenges, and they're going to, yeah, damn, it's so foggy, it's so hard to see. They're just going to do the daily challenges, and they're just going to buy that. So it's, okay, that was pretty quick, that we got there in, what, 7 minutes? That was a 7-minute ride. What is with this fog? Damn, it's like this. Do you guys see how bad this fog is right now?
Yeah, it's like Silent Hill here.
This is like Little Hope right now. Yes, it does, VLK. Thank you for the super chat. And do you know who this isn't going to affect at all? This isn't going to affect the PC hackers at all, because the stupid hackers, they hack everything on PC.
True.
The people that play the game honestly, the way that it's supposed to be played, are going to be affected by this.
Yeah. On that note, I'm still wondering the quote-unquote innovation or whatever significant change they'll make for both GTA and this game on next gen. Because conceivably, they could possibly do VR, but probably not, because that would only be PC and maybe PlayStation, because PlayStation has a VR thing. What makes more sense is to bring in crossplay. But if they crossplay with PC, then you just run into those people. Yeah. And, like, you know, we play Modern Warfare a lot, crossplay, and I'm gonna, by the way, my posse's open for anyone who wants to join. So we play Modern Warfare a lot, and Modern Warfare, that game has really good, like, anti-cheat, like, stuff. Not always, but it has much better anti-cheat than, like, some other stuff. And,
I can't join it.
What's up?
Oh, I can't join it. It says I can't support another member.
Okay, hang on, let me...
But, yeah, it's full.
Oh, hi. What else do you need?
Okay, I made 2 spots.
If it was like PC VR on one of those games on PC, I'd probably throw up because of the hackers. They could just launch you into Narnia.
Yeah.
And that's your day ruined.
About the, what was it? Just losing my track of thought. Modern Warfare, right. So, with Modern Warfare, they have, like, dedicated anti-cheat systems, and even in that game, we've encountered hackers from time to time. There was it. What? It was Brittany, right? She had like a what was it? She had like what was it? What was it? A 100 win streak? What was the win streak?
Much higher. I believe she was in the 180 range.
Okay, 180 range.
200, and so 180 something wins in a row, consecutive. And that's thanks to the fact that she only played when we're all playing together. We just do really well in a squad.
I was there when that happened, right? I'm pretty. Yeah, I was,
Yeah, you were
right?
there.
Yeah, I
You
was
were
there.
there.
I remember it. So, if you guys are wondering what we're talking about.
Go on.
Wait, I'll tell the story really quick here, Timmy. But if you guys are wondering what we're talking about, this is how much of a problem hackers are. We were playing. We play as a squad, a bunch of our friends together, and when we play on Modern Warfare, we just dominate. We win like almost 9 out of 10 matches. That's not even an exaggeration. We win almost every
it's
match.
More than 9 out of 10, actually.
Yeah, well, the point that I'm making is we just win so many matches on Modern Warfare when we play together as a squad. We do really well. We got a good squad going. We play domination, and we really play objective. We do really well on that. And what happened was one of our friends, she had like a 180 win streak or something like that, and it was all legit. It was all legit. She played with us each time. We won the matches, and what happened is one match we joined, hacker on the enemy team. And because of that hacker, we lost the match, and basically her win streak was ruined for something that was completely out of her control, that was not even fair. And that is how much of a problem just hackers are, and just how stupid the whole situation is with them. What's your favorite GTA radio station? Thank you, Toasted. My favorite GTA radio station is V-Rock in Vice City.
Also, you started it before I could join, but that's alright.
Oh, I'm sorry about
when you're
that.
done.
I'll
Yeah, it's
invite you afterwards. I'm sorry.
Alright. No, don't worry about it.
Did you see my photos from my trip to Guarma? Were you, oh great, horse tripped. Is Scientist, is that you? Gold bars, Combat Wombat. Okay, let's see, who is that? We got a YouTuber in chat, let's see.
That's a familiar name. I've heard that one before.
Combat Wombat, let's see. And this is what's stupid about YouTube's new thing, you can't just simply click on the profiles. You gotta, like, you have to literally, like, look them up now. Let's see, who is Combat Wombat? Let's see. Oh, he's a YouTuber. He does, looks like gaming news and stuff. Yeah, he does, like, gaming news stuff. Oh, so okay. Hello, Combat Wombat.
There's a movie coming out called Combat Wombat.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or would it be well, I suppose it would be about a combat wombat. I don't know if I would even ask what it's about.
Is that hat to match the game? Yeah. The thing about this is that I a lot of times I'll actually wear this hat in public, so I'll actually wear this hat in public, not just for like Reddit Online. There's a lot of people in the Midwest, they actually have like hats like this, not typically in the cities, but it is it's common. Rockstar just players with this gold bar thing. Yes, they did. Are you gonna make a video on that, Combat, with the Yeah, I see you did gaming news. I think that would be also a great video for your channel. Talk about that. Okay.
I'm sure there are YouTubers out there that just text-to-speech for their commentary.
My target's been killed. I didn't kill it. Whatever.
No, well, what happened, Ever?
It happened. Moving on.
It doesn't matter if we killed the guy. Just, we bring him in, that's all that matters.
Which one is it? Just a pile of bodies. I can't figure out which one is the one.
Just for conversation purposes, how was Turkey Day yesterday?
Oh, Thanksgiving was good.
Ordered out. Got a delivery turkey this year. Didn't make it this time.
Wait, what happened?
got the turkey delivered this year instead of cooking it.
Oh. Oh, and also,
by the way,
everybody in my
there's a
posse, if
problem,
you guys can please run free aim, because I'm running free aim. You can have auto aim on horseback, because on horseback it's a little harder, but I'm running free aim, so that
Might
it's
as well
just...
get yourself the extra XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's this dude.
And it's
gotta
really
be
not that bad. And I mainly
Found the
shoot on
target.
the mouse.
Imagine if they do the same,
Oh,
like lower the pay in the casino heist. I think a lot of people would I think a lot of people would get mad. Why do you like free aim over auto aim? Because free aim takes more skill to aim.
Didn't they lower a pay of one of the heists in GTA?
I don't think they did.
No, I don't think so. What they did do...
The only thing that I remember that ever got its pay nerfed in GTA Online was the hangar business. Because the thing is about that is
That's
a lot
what
of
it was.
a lot of the younger players that play GTA Online and like a lot of the players that are new to the game, they look at the hangar business and they're like, oh, this business sucks, but they don't even realize that the hangar business you should pay out a lot better. When it first came out, it paid much better than what it pays now. But Rockstar nerfed the pay in that, and it was like, and Rockstar said the reason they nerfed the pay was because it was some kind of glitch where it was paying out more than what it was supposed to, but it took them months to apparently fix that. And if it was a glitch, they shouldn't have patched it. They should have just kept it the way it was, because that was, people were doing the business, they were making money. Some people bought the business because of those payouts, and all of a sudden now that just happens where it's just stupid.
I was gonna say, the only thing heist-wise I can remember, though, is...
Thank you, Max, for the
casino
super
heist.
chat.
There was a short period of time in which the, that little vault in the upstairs that you can grab? For a short period of time, I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but it would pay out really pathetic amounts.
Okay, scientist. Just wait until the last minute to deliver this target. Okay. The best settle, I think I'm using the best settle right now, I just don't remember the exact name of it. What do I think about Hazard? Well, I don't really comment on much on other YouTube channels much. I've seen some of his videos. I mean, he seems like a good guy. I haven't seen much of his content though, as a few. Cheater just teleported to my camp and spawned like 100 chests saying, "Enjoy last gold before first." Well, Corpse, thank you for the super chat. I would not open any of those. Don't open those.
Don't touch it.
Don't open those chests. Don't open them. When hackers spawn chests, do never open those. Don't open those.
I had a friend get banned, and his character got completely reset. That was, in fact, I'm on cloud. That's what happened.
Do you think you'll hit 1 million
have that?
subscribers?
Yep.
Thank you, Declan. I hope I will one day. I don't know if I will. I hope I will. My subscribers have been growing at a slower rate ever since I took a break from GT Online, but at the same time as, it's fine with me because, as I transition to other content, I'm much more happy and I'm in a much better mood to make content than I was months ago. So that's what matters the most, is just happiness when it comes to making videos.
Yes, it is only on PC.
But about the chests, do you know there was like players that were like finding those chests in the world on PC and opening them and they were getting banned?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Pro, I'm
Yeah,
really
that's
enjoying
what
your
happened, too.
your James Bond from Russia with Love walkthrough. I support your channel and love your videos because I like you as a person and the way you dress up for different games. Keep being you. Thank you, Sanchez. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for super chat. Thank you everyone for the donations today. I do really appreciate it, guys. Thanks, guys.
That
I
was
found you
something I was
yesterday.
considering as-
What did you find what was my video that you came across, if you mind me asking, Damien? And what were you saying, Chaz?
Oh, I was just thinking that was an idea I kind of had, was just to dress up for different walkthroughs. But if I did one for Ace Combat, I wonder what I would wear.
Helmet.
'Cause-
Well,
yeah,
it's
but-
very view restrictive though.
It's and the thing is though is I actually have a few other costumes ready for other walkthroughs that I'm doing in the future. Not gonna spoil what those walkthroughs are, but I have other costumes. But it's sometimes the costumes can sometimes be not too much, but sometimes they can be a little bit more expensive. Like out of all the outfits that I wore, the most expensive one that I wore on a stream was the Watch Dogs one. The Watch Dogs one was a little bit more. The jacket itself was like around $100, and then the mask, what was it? The mask I think was like $20. I'd have to look at around $20, and then the hat I think was like $11. So that one was the
I
most.
would think.
Those items.
The jacket though is something that I didn't buy the jacket just for the walkthrough. I bought the jacket because I liked the jacket too a lot, but it was
I would think your tux would be expensive.
No, the tuxedo was
your-
not as much as expensive as the Watch Dogs jacket was the most expensive one that I wore. The tuxedo was, how much was that? That one was, I think like I got that one on Amazon. I think that was like around $70 for that one.
Yeah,
Crime reported for
crime
fending off an
reported
ambush.
was- oh, that.
But yeah, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something different on like my I wanted to do something different on my walkthroughs, and I was like thinking like, you know, what could I do differently that, like, you know, a lot of people haven't done. And I was thinking I could try to dress up as the character in the game that I'm playing as, and a lot of people, so far it's been really positive and people like it a lot. Will I ever do a Just Cause 3 or 4 walkthrough? I actually did a Just Cause 4 walkthrough. Go on my channel and go in playlists, and you'll see I have actually a Just Cause 4 story walkthrough. I did that like 2 years ago. Thank you, Logan, for that super chat.
With
Come to
Ace
Pike's
Combat,
Basin. Thank you for the super chat, Togami. Where's Pike's Basin again?
Go to McFarlane's Ranch and go west.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wait till the bounty's over. But you know something
But for Ace
is...
Com-
what was... Oh, I'm sorry, Chaz, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying for Ace Combat, the helmet would be view restrictive, like Timmy said, and flight suits are just kind of hard to find.
Well, you wouldn't need really the flight suit, just get the helmet. I don't see
Suits are also kind of uncomfortable.
Thank you, Andrew, for the super chat. I'm going to start playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online on December 1st. You got a guide on how to start in the game? Yes, I do, Andrew. Take a look at my guide, Red Dead Online Ultimate Beginner's Guide. I think that'll help you out a lot.
Anyway,
But,
you had a thought.
Yeah. About the Just Cause walkthrough, the thing is right about now, it's actually like the, what is this? This is the 6-year anniversary of my channel about to be. Yeah, it is. It's November 28th, 2015 is when I first started this channel. So it's about to be the 6-year anniversary of this channel. And I remember when the 3-year anniversary, I decided on doing Just Cause 4 on my channel because I started out the channel on Just Cause 3. That was like one of the first videos that I made. And unfortunately I had some people that like were very nasty to me when I was doing Just Cause 4 at that time. They're basically the typical, you know what I'm thinking of, like, you know, people just spamming, like, you know, where's GTA and stuff like that, but they don't even realize that one of my first videos were actually Just Cause way before GTA.
What was it?
Oh, 2015, oh, you're right, 5 years ago, I'm sorry, you're right, it's 5 years ago, I don't know what I'm thinking of right now, I'm losing my track of thought. It is 5 years ago, so it's 5-year anniversary of my channel, I'm sorry.
Also, Project Wingman comes out on December 1st. If you're
Is that only on PC?
Excuse me. Yeah, it is right now. If it gets good enough reception, they will consider console port. But
yeah, but that'll be much later if it happens.
But the nice thing about it is that one, it's not like Ace Combat. It is an Ace Combat clone, but it's not like 7 where it's just you have 3 separate VR missions. The entire game can be played in VR, and that's what I plan on doing.
Will you play Watch Dogs 2? I will in the future. When will you be playing GTA 5 again? Well, do you not support my other content, Lone Wolf?
Okay.
Well, when does that new heist come out?
Okay, deliver the target if you can.
The new one. You're raiding like a South American island or something.
Oh, that. The 15th.
Okay.
Also unrelated. You know how VTOL VR has that spectator cam thing, and I've seen
I will do Watch
people
Dogs Legion, yes.
rig it up in such a way to provide augmented reality, as in they project themselves using kind of like a green screen effect. Into, like into the cockpit in the game. I wonder if the people making that what's it called? Wingman?
Project Wingman? I doubt it,
Wingman?
but that would be cool.
Well, I get that, Lone Wolf, but I'm just taking a break from GTA. Are you more excited for Red Dead Online or GTA Online? Well, I guess I kind of equally excited for both of them. I think I'm actually looking forward to more to the Red Dead Online update than the GTA update. I know the GTA update's supposed to be massive, but you know, Red Dead Online has not had as many updates as GTA Online. So I want to
Oh yeah, what were we? What about Pike's Basin earlier?
Okay, I'm at Pike's. Where is Pike's Basin now again?
West.
Are you guys done with the bounty hunt?
Yes. Okay, I'm at Pike's. I think.
I see smoke at the basin. There might be something going on there.
Okay, but Pro, whatever video you do, I always support. I'll never stop watching your videos. Thank you, man. Thank you there, Poke. Thank you for that.
You got a treasure map in the basin? What is this? It's like a hideout, sort of, but it's not marked like one.
Is the channel teen friendly? Well, I don't know what you mean by that. If you're asking, do I curse? Not really. No, I barely curse. Very rarely do I curse. But I do play some very violent games on this channel.
If it's a COPPA thing, no, it's not for kids. But could I get a posse invite whenever you get a chance?
All right.
I'm at 1400 already.
Okay, you should be able to join now. It's open.
Okay. Come on, UI/game.
My favorite Red Dead story mission, Well, one of my favorite missions is probably the mission in Guarma where you're fighting the ship. That's probably one of my favorite ones. What is my horse doing right now? Did you make a better experience in rendering on the PS5, especially in GTA? Well, we got another YouTuber here. Let's see, iRabix. Okay. iRabix is a GTA YouTuber. Well, what language is that? Is that,
It's German, looks like.
I think it might be French.
No, it's German.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's German. Okay. What was his question? Let me see. What was his question? Did you make a better experience rendering on the PS5? I load up both games faster. I made a video, you might want to check out. I made a video about a week ago and it was like comparing like Red Dead Online load times on PS5 and PS4 Pro. Check that one out. It's pretty noticeable difference between the two.
Yeah, the difference between the 4 and the 5 is mainly load times. You're not going to see any big difference in frame rate, render distance, and other things. Not until they make a next-gen optimized version.
When are you doing more GTA videos? When I finish Cold War and From Russia with Love, I'll do the San Andreas walkthrough.
Hello, are you looking for work? We could really use some help. Oh, good, good. Just in time. We're still trying to get ready to leave on this trip, my father and I, but there's just so much to do, and he's off gallivanting God knows where again. And I'm just expected to deal with it all.
I don't think the render distance is...
No.
I know he's been through a lot.
Rabix, about that.
Losing so many
I haven't
times.
seen this test done for Red Dead,
I lost
but
my brothers.
Gilly actually did test that in
Okay.
GTA, which the render
Or maybe
distance
I'm
in
complaining a
GTA, if I
little.
remember correctly,
I think we
is
both
what,
need to get
700
away from this
meters,
place for a
roughly?
while.
And basically
Anyway,
he
I've
just
been trying
used
to
a
get
sniper
things
rifle,
cleared
zoomed
up
in on
around
someone and
here,
walked
and
backwards.
there's a few
It's
bags
the same
behind the house,
distance.
bits
You
and
can't
bobs
see them
I've been
further.
meaning to drop off with the
And I
neighbors.
imagine it'll be the same thing
If
in
you could
Red
do
Dead.
that for me, it would really be a big help.
Will you be playing any Cold War Zombies? I will for Davo, but that will be on a different stream. Thank you for the super chat. Is it cold in New York? Well, right now I'm in New York because I'm visiting my family for, I was visiting my family for Thanksgiving. But Midwest where I live in, it's actually, it's much colder there than it is in New York. Much colder. Okay. Well, that's my friend, Rebix. Deliver the bag to the recipient. Okay.
I hate it when you're about to sneeze and you don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoever I knocked off their horse, I'm sorry. There was an accident. Have I ever played Shadow of the Colossus? I think I played the ones I think there was a PS2 game a long time ago. I think I played the demo for that a very long time ago. I had like a disc of like a bunch of PS2 demos. This is like when I was a kid so many years ago, but I think I might have played that was one of the... Let's also let's also move my camera over to the left side so that people can see how much money I have in game there. Okay. What's that, KN? Do you have any goals for Red Dead? Not really. You know, we used to grind like crazy on this game, but you know, what we do now is we just help people out, have fun, do different activities. That's just what we do now. Oh, this is right here. Rival players can steal the bag, so I'm already at the destination, so nobody can steal my bag.
Hello.
Got any stories about the New York metros? Well, I'm sure that my mom has stories about that because my mom rode the New York Metro, the subways, much more than me. But the subways, the next video for Cold War should have that up tonight after the stream. Yeah, the subway system in New York is a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Very dirty, a lot of graffiti in a lot of places. On the tracks you can see rats. And it's very unfortunate because like one of the places that a lot of tourists want to come to when they come to America is they want to see New York, and they come to New York and they see the subway systems and they get a very bad impression of New York because of it. And I'm allowed to say this because I'm originally a New Yorker. I'm from New York originally, so subways can be disgusting. It's unfortunate though because the taxes were very high in New York and the subways are still a mess.
Also, side note, on the Cold War, don't play split screen if you're trying to finish.
Oh right, yeah. Good thing you reminded me, Timmy. Yeah, do not, whatever you guys do not play split screen on Cold War. Don't do it. Not until you have not until there's a patch out at least. So like, if your friend comes over or something, don't play Cold War split screen. The reason you don't want to do that is because I was playing Cold War, and what happened was I got up to the very final mission. The very final, I'm assuming at least it's the very final mission, because there's like... It was? Okay, so I'm assuming that it's the very final mission of the game, and I didn't even complete it yet. And what happened is, my friend came over to my house, and we were playing a Cold War. We were playing the multiplayer. We did split screen, we did a combined arms match. And then what happened was, then we were playing some Little Hope movie night afterwards, and then my friend went home later in the day, and then I wanted to finish up Cold War. I wanted to finish the final mission. I log in, and guess what? My save is gone. My whole campaign save is gone. All the evidence that I found, everything, all gone, just deleted. And I was like, what the hell? And like one guy made had a similar experience to me, where I read online, he said he played split screen, and then afterwards he tried to play campaign, and it just deleted his save. And the most messed up thing about it is I have online save, so I have like the backup thing, and I even tried to use my backup save, and it doesn't work. Yeah, so it's like the backup save got corrupted or something. It's like the backup save got corrupted. So don't panic, guys. Because I played through I sped run through the campaign again on hardened. I did it off stream and stuff again, but it's I got up to the what part am I up to? I'm at the KGB building again, so I just gotta go. I gotta go through that, and then I gotta do the Cuba mission, and then I'll be on the final mission. So
let me just hide chat before spoilers.
Oh yeah, good point. Don't look at the chat for a bit.
Yep.
It's because you have two profiles with split screen. No, I was clearly on my profile when I was playing on the when I was on the campaign, and I was on my profile with the campaign. And I'll be doing San Andreas shortly after I finish Cold War and From Russia with Love. TJ, who is that guy? TJ, was that an accident?
That's a level 58 dude, and he's got a level 90 with him, maybe. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, guys, this year just got better. I am the Black Friday mobile carrier iPhone 12 surprise winner. There's a link to it.
Yeah, and it's probably a link.
That.
It's probably a link to a scam.
Yeah. And there was a text message too, and the stupid anti-spam didn't block it. Why does it sound like a railgun's being powered up outside? What is that?
You know, the thing about that is I had like what was his name? Like I had an IRS scammer like call me, like, this is, what was it, maybe like 2 years ago, and he called me up and he has like a very thick accent, and he tells me that his name is like John White. He's like Officer John White, Washington DC, and he's telling me that there's a problem with my taxes or whatever, and he tells me that if I don't go to the store and buy a bunch of gift cards right now, that I'm gonna get arrested. It's just, I knew from the start that it was BS, because the IRS doesn't call people and tell them to go buy gift cards. It doesn't happen.
Well, they don't call people at all.
I told the guy that I'm not gonna pay it. I just literally said I'm not gonna pay it. I don't feel like paying it, and the guy got all mad at me on the phone, and he basically told me the SWAT team's gonna be coming to my house, and I said, yeah, no one's gonna come, and I just hung up on him, and that was the end of it. You know what I'd love to do? I would love to, like, I would love to use like a Black Ops soundboard, and I would like call up like the scammers and use like the Black Ops characters like Mason and Woods and stuff like that, and then like just Mason starts talking about the numbers to them. That would be funny. And just mess with them.
But what you should have done was you actually should have bought the gift cards and then just redeemed them.
You mean like that Kit Boga guy? Yeah, it was just... I've seen his videos, that's great. It's like when but he's not really redeeming the gift cards. He has like apparently like a fake page, and it's like it looks like he's redeeming the gift cards, but he's not. But but either way, the scammers don't know that, and it just pisses off the scammers so much. Like his redeeming videos are the best ones. Like when he redeems them, because they get so mad.
Why are you redeeming?
TJ, what's going on with these people? Are they just...
Just turn on defense.
I'm gonna turn on defense right now.
Oh,
Because then we
I can't turn on defense. Whoa, 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 dude, what the... Come on. No.
Should I wrap the mission up and go help?
Yeah.
I'm just chilling here. At unmarked location. Are you using the PS5 mic?
That was just... Well, Timmy, you shouldn't have done that, though, because I was gonna win. I was winning.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It's like, you know, it's like, come on, dude. It's like, I didn't do anything to you. Why are you just shooting at me? It's like...
Dynamite arrows are really the only thing I use in combat. They're only about $1.20 to make one.
Who's better, Jim Browning or Kit Boga? I don't think either of them are better. I think both of them are unique in their own way, because Kit Boga, he will, like, he will basically troll and just piss off the scammers, where Jim Browning, he'll, like, actually find out, you know, where they are, and sometimes he'll even get, like, he'll even steal from the scammers and give it back to, like, the victims, so it's like they both have their own different thing.
Kit Boga's a good actor, Jim Browning's a good hacker.
Yeah. I saw Kit Boga's video the other day where he had the one where the guy was he pretended that he was going to Best Buy to buy the gift cards with his Uber driver, and then he said that his Uber driver stole the gift cards and drove off with them. And the scammer was getting so mad.
Oh, I just read what his name was, and no wonder he acts that way, because that's all he is.
Do you know Ice Jam? Yeah, he's that guy who does the prank calls with the video game characters. Okay, let me turn. Let's see if I can turn on defensive. If not, I'm turning on auto aim. Okay, I'm turning on auto aim.
These guys kind of suck.
Yeah, they're low levels. That's the reason they're attacking, because like they don't realize that you're not really supposed to attack people in this game. You don't really get anything out of it. Oftentimes, like when GTA players, the first thing they do when they get on like Red Dead Online is they'll just kill people. Not everyone, obviously, but a lot of times it's like usually low levels and stuff. And
wonder how wet all this money got from the rain.
I don't really PvP very much, and this is easy.
You have a busted right stick, too.
Well, this game has, like, super auto aim.
That's true.
Greetings from Slovakia. Hello, Tomasz. There's a... Oh, I've seen that one, yeah, Okay, he's not fighting back. Leave him alone. He's running around in circles. He doesn't want to fight, but he doesn't even realize how had a parley or any of that stuff. Just leave him alone.
Alright.
Leave him alone. He doesn't want to fight.
It's a little hard with hundreds of comments.
Okay. Okay, everyone go over to Blackwater. I'm going to fast travel less the moonshine business. Just leave those guys alone.
Oh.
I think they left the lobby
yeah,
anyways,
guys.
but
50 seconds on this, hold on.
yeah, deliver the
that's
bag. No, you should teach them a lesson. I think they already learned the lesson. They don't want to fight anymore. It's clear. There's the guy's running around in circles for a reason. He doesn't want to fight. So it's just at that point, it's I would more likely, I would be willing to fight them more if they were at like higher levels. But since those guys are like new players, I don't want to fight them because they're just gonna get destroyed.
I still shoot them just to prove the point that, they start a fight that they're not ready for. The 2 or 3 times they tried to get on a horse and run away, and I would just use a dynamite arrow to kill the horse.
Oh, we got Rail or Baron. You guys want to do it?
It's in a minute. Let me get ammo from this place.
Well, just be quick because we got 3 minutes until
Let me turn aim back on then, I guess.
Yeah, turn on your auto aim. Don't forget that.
What's your opinion on Red Dead Online Standalone? Well, my opinion might have changed at this point, because originally I was thinking that it was a good idea, because it's going to attract more people to the game, but since Rockstar did that thing with the daily challenges, it's just, I don't know now. I'm going to wait to see if Rockstar changes anything. I'm going to do a video on the Red Dead Online Standalone. I'm going to do a video on it, and talking about it. My question, though, is, if you buy Red Dead Online Standalone, I want to know how much the single-player upgrade is going to be. That's what I'm curious on.
Well,
hopefully you just pay the
Red Dead
difference.
Online will start as $5, and then later on it'll be $20.
Yeah, so it's like it's a good really good deal, but it's like until February you get that deal. So
Anyways, I'm ready. I don't know about everyone else. Get your
I
weapons clean.
gotta wipe down my,
Oh, thank you, Damien. But you should also check out my Red Dead videos because I got plenty of guides on that.
Clean this.
Okay, you ready?
No, 1 second. Get my weapons ready.
Okay, scientist. Hopefully the pistol comes the next one. TJ, see if you can join back really quickly because yeah.
Possibly invite Brandon if you have an open spot. He might want to come along on this.
Okay, okay, let me... Okay, Brandon, you should have room to join now. Go without you? Okay, TJ.
Yeah, it would take too long for TJ to rejoin.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, we kind of have to go right about now or never.
It's a go.
Okay, we're going now. What do I think about Cyberpunk? I don't know. I just personally not much into futuristic games. I have a lot of other games to play at the moment, and Watch Dogs Legion multiplayer is coming out soon. I know it got delayed, but I'm waiting for that, and that's gonna keep me busy for some time. So. Okay, who are we? Oh no! I hope this isn't the. Because this is gonna really suck. If this is just us 6 versus like 2 low levels, this is gonna be just really stupid. I hope that that's not the case.
Yeah,
Well, we have a minute waiting time.
I hope that a lot of people connect. I hope that a lot of people join us. Guys, if it's just us versus the 2 people, let's just leave because it's not gonna be worth it. And it also
well, you may
will.
as well stick around and get your payout.
Well, you know what's gonna happen, Timmy. We're gonna destroy those 2 low levels, and they're gonna have no chance. And it's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna be
know.
fun for them. And I don't want to do 6 versus 2. It's not fair to them.
Well, we'll see. There's another
No,
person.
more people have connected.
Okay, more people are joining. Okay, as long as if it's just 2 people, I'll leave. But if there's more people,
Oh, get to the play area. Okay. I was trying to get on the Maxim, but I can't.
Yeah, I'll play the new Spider-Man game, but before I play Miles Morales, I have to play the Spider-Man remastered first, the first one, because I never played it. So I'll play that one, and then I'll play Miles Morales. But that's when I have time and get around to it.
Don't go over there.
Oh, huh.
I am.
What's Red Dead Standalone? It's where they're going to just have this Red Dead Online as a separate game. It's gonna be $4.99, just Red Dead Online.
Dropping your food down.
My train. Ugh.
And you know, one thing that seriously needs to be changed in Red Dead Online, they need to make it so that when you join free mode events, that you get connected in lobbies versus posse. So if you're in a posse, you should be more likely to join a lobby versus a posse, not like people that are just randomized, spread around, because what's going to happen at that point is the posse is going to dominate every match, because the posse's working together versus everyone else that's just killing each other. Damn, I don't want to use this machine gun because I'm going to waste money on the horses.
I've already spent about $20 on killing horses.
New car. Near the caboose. This is the asset.
I'm murdering horses with a machine gun right now.
Where's this going to go, to Van Horn?
Did the Lewis gun come out later?
Yes, the Lewis gun was like early World War One.
Like 19 something, that's what I thought.
Yes, like I said, Blackbird, everyone that has a daily challenge streak going, if you have a pretty big daily challenge streak going, keep doing the dailies. Keep doing them. Because
Yeah,
Rockstar
turn
could
around
reverse
on
their
the front
decision.
of the train. Front of the train.
Yep, front. I'll head up there.
Thank you, Glenn, for subscribing.
He's on the train. Just,
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm shooting up the middle to
Yeah.
try to get him.
I'll take the car. Yeah, just suppress that right there. I'll go up with a shotty real quick.
Son of a bitch.
Alright.
How did he do that? You like shot?
Oh, how did I not hit him? Okay, got him there. Hi from Scotland. Hello, TB. What's the big deal with the new update? Rockstar, what they're basically doing is some people have like really big daily challenge streaks on this game, and when you get past like 21 days, you'll be making 0.50 gold per challenge.
Left side.
And you could keep that going for a long time. What Rockstar has been doing is they're now changing it where it's going to get reset automatically after 28 days, and you'll be back to 0 again.
Right flank.
That's from Black Ops. Like I said, I'll play the new Spider-Man games, but I want to play the remastered one first, and then I'll play Miles Morales, because remastered takes place before that.
Left side. Right side.
It's just you up there. In fact, I'll gun up there for a bit. Oh yeah, they're coming up on the side. I'm gonna help you.
Up the middle. Left side.
Basically, just up the middle, and I'll watch your sides.
Thank you, Ryan, for subscribing.
I'm not the guy.
Oh.
Let me switch to my healing, did I?
Oh, I fell down the gap. That's a joke. Thanks, game. Got him.
Okay. A lot of these players don't have the hat perk on.
They're using explosive bullets.
I see.
Your hat is amazing, thank you. Is this ray tracing? I don't think so.
No, there's no ray tracing on this.
It's not even on PC. For this game, anyway.
Why don't you customize your weapons? I'm not really big into much cosmetics. Actually, I have them upgraded fully. I just like the way guns originally look. You know, I'm not really big in the colors on them.
On the right, they're on taking the road.
Does Red Dead Online run any smoother on PS5? Not really much from what I've noticed. There really isn't much of a difference. Are you excited for the treasure map we'll get after the 28-day streak? LOL. Let me show you guys something right now in regards to treasure maps. And some people are going to think I'm crazy for this. Let me show you guys something. Here. Oh, I can't even open them because I'm in it. But I'll show you guys right after the thing.
I suppose that's nice, a free treasure map every month. But, no.
Only one. I get more just from the stranger encounters.
Right? Plus, every 5 levels, I think you get one, right?
Yeah, every 5 levels.
So, not worth.
Right side, over the hill.
Oh, that was a nice shot. He got me.
Explosive bullets?
I don't know if it was
Killed a
explosive
bunch.
bullets, but he got me.
Has to be.
I heard it. Got him. Right side.
Because virtually everyone died right there.
I'll watch your left.
More down the track.
Let me look at some of my dailies. What are
Guy
some of my
right there,
dailies
yeah,
that I got?
please.
Animal
Back
stone on
right.
horseback.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. If you want to get mid and left, I'll get this guy on the right. Yes. He's coming up towards the front.
I'm looking for him.
I see him. Hit him. Got him.
What is
I
this?
gotta get off the machine gun for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Come on. Okay, now I can. Then I'll use
I'll get on
this. I got it.
What's gonna happen in the Red Dead Redemption 2 challenges? I don't know at this point. I don't know what they might do. That's a very good question. Professional, your content is incredible. Thank you.
Are you shooting me? How? I hit that dude 5 times.
Oh. Okay, that was weird. Hey Pro, I don't know if you remember me from last stream, but I took your advice on doing another game as well as GTA, and I got over 100 views, so I'm grateful. Thank you. Well, thank you for the super chat, TR18. I'm glad that I inspired you to do other content. And it's important to always try to, you know, try to expand channels and try to always go into other games, unless you really want to do one game, but I don't really recommend doing just one game constantly on a channel, because that makes a channel boring, and it adds more variety to a channel when you do other content, other games, and you mix it up. So I'm glad for you, TR18. I'm happy for you.
Wow.
Yeah, this day didn't do too well. Hey Pro, just watched the Dutch character analysis. I was intrigued by Maximilien Robespierre as I'm studying the French Revolution in sixth form college in the UK. Will use him in my exams. Oh, thank you, Josh, for the super chat. Hello, Pro. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. Thanks, man, for the super chat. Thank you, Josh, and Alexander. Yeah, Robespierre is a very complicated person in history. He's a I compared him to Dutch in my video that I made because I felt like both of those characters had a very similar personality, where they wanted to change the world and reshape it in their own image, and the similarities between Robespierre and Dutch is that both of those people, they knew that what they believed very strongly that they had a just cause and what they were doing was right. But in the end, what happened was they just became extremely paranoid, and both of them went really crazy and had done some really terrible things. So that's what happened with Robespierre. You know, he might have started out well-intentioned, but he just went really crazy when, like, the French Revolution entered the Reign of Terror. He went really crazy with the guillotine and did some really bad things in the end. Okay. Oh, I don't know that what that is, Atomic, but yeah.
Hello again.
Okay. Oh, we got a 4-target bounty. Let's take care of that. When are we ending this stream? In like an hour. I usually stream 2 hours. Is a black Arabian horse worth the gold? I think so, yes. Oh, and let me show people this. People were asked. Look at this, guys.
Gold's about to be harder to get.
This is my these are my treasure maps. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. People are gonna think I'm crazy. I never opened these.
I think I'm like the same way on PC. Just.
But I have something else also. Let me show you guys this here. Yeah, I just have, I've collected, like, I've just hoarded treasure maps, and I've never opened them.
Oh, hi. What else do you need?
Make sure a lot of those little benefit ticket things are going to expire this 30th. Make
And
sure
look-
if there's any treasure map ones in there to use them before they expire. So I
Look-
would go to your benefits page and check if there's any that are for treasure maps and use it.
I have, like, so many more treasure maps, I think, in my mailbox here.
Oh, it's the train one.
They don't
Yeah,
do
I
something
have
about
this-
that mine in Hansburg?
I just have so much stuff that I never picked up. Okay. Let me pick all this stuff up here. Will I play Cyberpunk? Maybe. I'll have to see.
I think you might like it. I know you usually don't care for.
Does it have a
futuristic
multiplayer
things, but
also?
Kind of.
Where did I get that arrowhead? What?
It's on a
I got it
train,
off a named animal. But
Okay.
like I said, usually you don't care for futuristic stuff, but this is very much a story game. It's not just future and that's it.
I want a good
It's just
story.
a story that happens to be in the
So
future.
I'll.
Yeah, it's the same people who made The Witcher. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mistake. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Did I hurt their horse? Let me do this here. I'm sorry about that. Okay, there you go. My apologies. Okay.
I just looked at your the screen from the stream. That character looked like Rapunzel from Tangled.
I forgot about that movie. God, how far are we going?
Yeah, this one is
Yes.
pretty far.
Oh, I see. It's on the rail, but it's made it to the backside of the.
The second you
rail
see the
loop.
train tracks, just jump on them and just start following the train. Why do you not talk to your friends? I am. What do you mean?
Yeah, we chat.
Is the PS5 worth it? I mean, it's what it depends on what you define as worth it. But like for me, I needed the PS5 because I needed it for my channel because I wanted to do videos on it. So that was but I mean, the PlayStation 5 doesn't really have any games right now that are like unique to it. I mean, there are some games like, you know, a Spider-Man game, and you know, there's Cold War, but Cold War's just remastered on the
This
PS5.
guy's just standing on the railroad. What the hell?
Yeah, there's one bounty target that's not on the train.
It's
On
like
that
he
route.
fell off. Can you back my
Damn, this is just far right now.
We just tie up the people on the train, leave them on the train.
Can you
and
stop
can
the train?
Probably drive that. Well, tie the people on the train, drive the train to Valentine. There's enough time that you can do that. And then you can drop the bounty at Valentine.
Okay, hopefully I can catch up to this train. You know, one thing that has always made me disappointed about the trains in this game is that you can't, you were never able to derail them, which that kind of disappointed me.
That was like the #1 thing I would do in San Andreas.
Yeah, you make the train go too fast, but in this time period the trains couldn't go as fast, but follow the damn train, yep. It's like
the
Big Smoke
challenge
said.
was how fast can you get the train going in San Andreas without derailing. Trying to figure out what the limit was.
It's so dark in here.
Oh, I'm above it.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Damn, how long
I
is
was
this
coming
tunnel?
to the end of the tunnel and this dude just pulled into the railroad with his horse and knocked me over almost.
I'm doing the thing like in Breakpoint, just sliding down the hill on my horse.
Yep. It drains your horse stamina a lot to do that.
Yep. I actually made it pretty well. I didn't trip or anything, and stamina's still pretty good. I also did have a stimulant. It did help.
Yeah, I'm giving my horse some cocaine because it's just too much of a run.
Yep.
I'm just so bored with this one NPC right now. Found an NPC in the middle of the tracks.
Oh, sweet Christ!
Yeah, that dude, he almost knocked me off my horse.
God damn it!
Wait, there's a collectible right here, just on the track. Oh, it's below it. Yeah, right here.
I'm finally catching up to the train. I'm at the back of it.
I'm on the bridge that you
This
blow up in single player.
Scream that he made. I already got the
Turn it
cards,
down.
so I don't need that one. But
Oh, okay.
Alright, on the train. Yep. The bounty targets are tied up on the train. We're just
One
taking the train
dead.
to Valentine. Yeah, one of them died. That's fine.
I'd imagine at some point, or maybe there already is, some horseback riding VR game.
no, I don't
Why do
think
I
so,
have a-
Steve.
How did I get a pelt on my horse?
What is my
Thank you,
horse
Raven,
doing?
for subscribing. Thanks, man. We can't be that far from Valentine now.
Yeah, just keep
Did
driving
you guys
the train.
loot the targets, by the way? Guys?
I don't know.
Because I need
have to
one
ask
to loot
people
one
that are
more
on the
person
train.
for a daily challenge. One more target, I should say.
No, it's not that dailies are no longer giving gold. It's after 28 days, it's gonna reset to day 1, so you're gonna be back to making 0.2 instead of 0.5.
Thank you,
Which
Alexander,
is
for
absolute
subscribing.
baloney.
Thank you,
Like,
RS.
why would it be that way?
Just trying to force people to buy gold.
This is gonna
I
backfire
guess.
on Rockstar really badly. They don't realize what they're doing.
Block star, because they're just blockheads.
still prefer the other one.
Yeah, I can't say that.
What is this over here?
Someone in chat can say it for me, but
Let me check the map. We can't be far off of Valentine. Yeah, we should be able to make it, although it might be cutting it close.
Why does he just get off his horse randomly like that? Like, what are you doing? Okay, on this.
oops.
Whatever. I recognize this place. This is the place where you ambushed the train in Chapter 1, but this place was a lot more snowy.
I just now got up to the train.
Yeah.
Okay, are we gonna make it to Valentine?
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Well, actually, if you stop the train here, there's enough of us that we can just each take a person and just go.
Just take the train to Valentine then.
Well, do you see the track? It has to go all the way to Riggs Station, past Flatneck, and then back up into Valentine.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I just made that.
Well, actually, what we could do is we could just keep taking the train, and like we'll stop here in a little bit, and we could just take them to Strawberry.
True.
Does the PS5 run Red Dead Redemption 2 at 30 or 60 FPS? Thank you, TX.
Shitting me.
I am not sure on that. I mean, I played both the PS4 Pro
it's
and
on 30.
it's on 30. Are you sure, to me? Because
Yeah,
I played both
the,
PS4 Pro and Red Dead on Red Dead on PS5. I didn't notice much of a frame difference.
That's 60 frames a second is pretty noticeable.
Okay, I'll take the dead guy.
Modern Warfare runs at 60. However, the benefit of the new generation console is the extra power it has means it stays at 30. It won't go below.
Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Ooh. Just a random enemy tied up.
Okay, let's get on over the Strawberry. Oh no, come on. Will I keep playing Red Dead? Yes. Oh no, who? Get over here, horse. I got Red Dead. You got any tips? Yeah, watch my Ultimate Beginner's Guide. That will help you out.
He's over here. Why is this happening? But we're not even in Van Horn anymore.
Should probably leave the dead guy as the last one so he doesn't try to run off.
Ow.
Pro loves Red Dead. He ain't playing it for the views. Well, thank you, Flaming. And you know what I'll say is, about that specific topic that you just referenced there,
Always just my luck.
I will, about that specific topic, there's unfortunately you know, a lot of players, like, you know, a lot of, you know, even it was like GTA YouTubers that were like, you know, they were playing Red Dead Online when it first came out. And what basically happened was they thought that they would get these huge, massive amounts of views from playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about. There was like remember when Red Dead Redemption first came out? There was like a bunch of GTA YouTubers that were like making videos on Red Dead, and not gonna make any names, but what happened was the first month when they posted videos on it, they got a decent amount of views. And then the second month, a little bit of slowdown, but they still got some views. And then Red Dead Online came out. They got some views at first, but then it just completely plummeted after that. And what happened was a lot of these YouTubers, you know, when they started playing Red Dead, they were mostly doing it for views, and they expected that they would get all these views from like Red Dead, and then when their views plummeted, they went right back to doing GTA. But me, you can go back on my channel like 2 years from now, and you can see that I stood with Red Dead. I kept doing Red Dead content no matter what. You know, I was getting like, you know, 2,000 views a video, but I still kept doing it because I enjoyed it and I liked it, and I was very passionate about the game. So I really did enjoy Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2. And because of that, and the thing about that is I unfortunately had gotten, you know, I've said this a few times already, but I got so much hate on my channel, like when I just started doing Red Dead content. Like there was people that were just being rude to me and nasty to me, and they were just, you know, they were just simply pissed off that I was doing Red Dead content. And what ended up happening was, you know, they spammed my videos, you know, they came to my Red Dead videos, they mass disliked them. It's just, you know, not nice. And what happened was I didn't give in to that, and I still kept doing, you know, Red Dead content. And a lot of those people got pissed off at me that I wasn't stopping the Red Dead content, and it's unsubscribed. And I lost a few thousand subscribers, and that was the most I ever lost in such a short period of time. And what ended up happening was I kept doing Red Dead content, even though, like, you know, it wasn't getting nearly as many views, because I enjoyed it. And I'm so grateful that I never listened to those people that were, like, telling me, oh, stop playing this game, only play GTA, because if I listened to those people, I would have never been able to expand it to Red Dead content. I mean, look, we got almost 800 views on this stream right now, and that video that I posted earlier today, I think that video is doing pretty well right now. Let's see, what is it at? Yeah, that video I posted is at 18,000 views. It's probably gonna get to 25,000 views before I go to sleep. So it's because I chose to stay with Red Dead and do Red Dead content, I was able to successfully expand into this game. So that's the thing about it, is that what a lot of YouTubers, they don't understand. You know, a lot of YouTubers, what they look at is they look at the short-term views. They don't look at the long-term views and subscribers. They look at how many subscribers am I getting right now, how many views am I getting right now, not how many subscribers am I going to get over the next few months, or how many views am I going to get over the next few months. It's all everything right now, and that clouds people's judgment. And what ended up happening was some of the Red Dead videos that I posted, like, when I first posted them, like, people were posting comments saying, oh, this barely gets any views, do GTA. But then looking on those videos, like, months later, those videos grew at a steady rate. And some of those videos are, like, at hundreds of thousands of views. Like, my Red Dead Online Ultimate Beginner's Guide, that video has grown so much, and that video didn't even get that many views the first hour when it was published. So it's, when that video is gonna hit 1 million views, eventually. It's gonna be my first Red Dead video that'll hit 1 million views. So, you know, some of these videos, like, you know, especially with the walkthroughs that I do, those grow over time. Those aren't videos that gain, like, tons of views overnight. They grow over time. People find the person playing the game, they search up the game, and they watch their playthroughs. That's just how it is. I try to explain that to some of these people that, you know, post comments about views. They say, oh, the video doesn't get that many views. Well, you don't understand. It takes time.
I'll be right back.
How did you download Cold War on PS5? Please, I need help. If you have the PS5 upgrade, what you need to do is when you select Cold War, there's like 3 dots on the right side. Click on those dots and just switch that to the PS5 version. It'll automatically download the PS5 version. That's all you need to do.
As far as I know, everyone is entitled to get the next-gen upgrade. At least for any game that has it.
Thank you, Alonzo, for subscribing. I'll probably play the zombies, but when I finish the Cold War campaign, I'm still gonna have plenty of Cold War videos up on my channel. Like, I'm gonna do a video comparing Mount Yamantau in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops Cold War. I'm gonna do a video, on, all the choices in the KGB building. Oh, great. Don't bother reviving me. Yeah, and that's the thing, that's what's the most important about, like, you know, about doing YouTube, is I understand that YouTube is a job for people, I get that, it's you know, it's how I pay the bills as well, but the most important thing about doing YouTube is you need to do stuff that you enjoy, you need to do stuff that you have fun doing. Because if you don't do stuff that you have fun doing, your content's gonna suffer because of that. I need to loot that guy for the daily challenge. I didn't get the chance to loot him.
I looted him.
Oh, okay, then I'll just do the next one.
What you think you're doing?
Does it have to be a target?
It has to be a target, but whatever, it's fine. Just...
Oh, alright.
Oh, I need to turn on free aim again, but you know about it is, yeah, and it's not good to you know, have it's not good to have YouTube as your only source of income, because that is not a good idea to do that, because YouTube, while it's nice, you know, it's a nice way to make money, you know, you have fun making videos, you make enjoyable content for people. It's extremely unstable and extremely volatile at times also. It can change rapidly. So it's yeah. Okay. Feels like the only comment I see in most Reddit Online videos is this game is dead. Yeah, and it's this, and I've seen plenty of those comments too. And responding to those comments, I'll tell you, is that I've seen so many of those comments like the last 2 years. For 2 years, I've been seeing comments like that of just people saying, "Oh, this game's dead," blah blah blah. This, you know, the reason that I feel that people are posting those comments is because they don't like the game themselves. It's not about the game being dead. It's just the fact that they don't like the game themselves. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to basically shove their opinion down other people's throats. That's essentially what they're trying to do. Because a lot of these people, it isn't simply about Reddit Online. Because, like, you know, I've heard arguments with people saying, "Oh, I hate this game because of Reddit Online." But, you know, a lot of the arguments these people make, the reason that these people don't like Red Dead Redemption is because they simply don't like the time period. And I know that for a fact, because I've seen plenty of comments on this. I was playing the story mode in this game 1 month before the online released. I posted tons of videos on it, and I've seen so many comments of people just basically saying, "Oh, this game sucks, it's too slow-paced, there's no automatic weapons, there's no cars." Like, that's what people were complaining about, stupid things they complained about. So that's, like, you know, that's what people were complaining about. They're too used to futuristic vehicles, they're too used to military vehicles, they're too used to automatic weapons, and they see a game like Red Dead Redemption set over 120 years in the past of horses and, you know, single-action revolvers and bolt-action rifles, and they get pissed off. And at the same time is, another reason these people get pissed off is because in their minds, they don't understand why so many people play it. They hate it themselves, but they don't understand why other people don't hate it with them. And when they see one of their favorite YouTubers playing the game, they don't understand why that YouTuber is playing that game that they don't like, and they get this reaction in themselves that, "Oh, I have to convince them that this game sucks to get them to stop playing this game." So it's just that's just the mindset that a lot of these people have. Well, you should try to finish it one day, Len. It is a great game. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't understand what these people were expecting. Like, you know, complaining about no cars in, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, that's stupid. That is just stupid. Why would you... And the thing is, if they added cars to this game, people would even complain even more. Because cars in this time period are something that just rich people had. In 1898, only rich people had, like, cars, basically, and they were in cities. With, like, New York, Chicago, places like that. It was, like, where there was paved roads... And everybody still rode horses. The common person rode horses in this time period. Or they took, like, carriages as, like, taxis. That's basically what...
There were some cars at the time that could kind of take the paths that carriages did, but it was slow.
Yeah. And also, the cars in this time period would not be able to handle this terrain. Like, imagine me taking one of the cars from 1898 and driving it on this mountain. The car would fall apart. So it would just... It would fail. They had no such thing as off-road tires. There was no such thing as that back then.
Yeah, they were using the same wheels as the wagons. That's why like I said, some of the cars at the time would go down the same paths that carriages did, because they're on wagon wheels, and that's it. That's what you're limited to.
Like I said,
they go like 7 miles an hour.
And like I said, Cleve, the views are not important. They're not. Sure, I'd like all my videos to get plenty of views, but it's not something that... Just because... And this is the problem with just what I was talking about in my video. There's so many YouTubers that when they mix up their content, and they start doing new content, and they see that their new content, you know, gets less views, they just give up. They give up, and they give in to the low views, and they go back to doing their old content. You know, you just need to be willing to expand, and just, you know... believe in yourself and believe that you can expand content. I had a lot of people that tried to get me down when I was doing Red Dead content, but I didn't let that get me down, and I kept doing it. And now today, you know, a lot of people see me as a Red Dead YouTuber, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud that I was able to expand into this game and do a lot of great content with this game. But, you know, telling me that my views are lower, it's not going to do anything. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with that. You think I don't know that. A lot of times I feel like the people that tell me my views are lower they think that I'm stupid or something, that I don't know that. It's... Okay. Flacco vanished, by the way. You're the reason I play Red Dead Redemption. Thank you. Well, anything that people really want me to talk about, Mario, but I just wanted to clear that up there. My favorite area of the map, it's probably the Grizzlies here. I like Amberino. I like the snowy area, mountain. I like this terrain a lot here. No, I took a break from GTA. Well, New Hanover is the Midwest. That's pretty much the Midwest. Lemoyne is, that is, Louisiana. New Austin, I don't know what that could be. That's either Arizona, that might be Arizona and, like, New Mexico, maybe parts of Texas. I think Texas might be West Elizabeth, actually. Texas might be West Elizabeth, and yeah, New Mexico and Arizona are probably the New Austin. No, Lemoyne is Louisiana. Alabama, that might be like that might be a little bit north. That might be like around Roanoke Ridge, or Roanoke Ridge might actually be North Carolina. I was thinking about that, or it might be parts of Oklahoma. I'm not certain. Okay, made the webcam a little bit smaller. No, I don't think Michigan is in this game. I mean, I think Michigan is part of the Midwest. I think it is. But I don't think any of the states in this game are Michigan. When I say, like, Midwest in this game, like, New Hanover, that looks like Nebraska and, like, South Dakota, to me. That's what it looks like to me. As for the Grizzlies, like this, I think this is Colorado, like this, here. Because I thought this, at first I thought the Grizzlies might be, I thought they might be, what's it called, Idaho and Montana, which is possible they are. But the reason that I think the Grizzlies are actually, Colorado is because Amberino, I'm trying to remember what it means, somebody in chat probably knows, but Amberino is a color, I think, in Spanish. And I think Colorado is also a color in Spanish. Does anybody know what Amberino means, or Colorado? I think that it's a specific color, but, that's what I think it's,
Find another shack to stay warm.
Okay. Oklahoma's too north for Roanoke Ridge.
You look after Flacco.
I don't know.
Looks after you, okay?
It's just Amber.
Amberino is amber. Okay, and what does Amberino is amber? And what does Colorado mean? I think Colorado is a word in Spanish. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. What does? Okay, I'm trying to see if I can trigger the mission with him because it's like it's glitching out.
Red.
Red.
Even though it's like...
So I think that Amberino is.
Rojo was red.
Yeah, Rojo's red, but I looked it up. It's red, rojo, tinto, Colorado.
Colorado means red, people are saying in chat, but the reason that I think this is Colorado, this place right here where I'm at, is because look at the name. It's Amberino, which is like what amber, and then like Colorado, which is also a color, and then it's the Grizzlies. You know what I think the Grizzlies are? I think that's the Rockies. I don't think that's a coincidence. Grizzlies and Rockies. I think that this is the Rockies, but at the same time, the map doesn't make any sense because like south of this would be like South Dakota, and South Dakota is north of Colorado. So like the map looks like South Dakota on like parts of it, like with the fields and stuff, but the rock formations, it's weird. It's off.
Yeah, kind of the same way with GTA. The basically you have what is LA, and then north of LA you have the Salton Sea, but that's south of LA.
Yeah, so like I think the maps are just off, but Colorado is brightish
Obviously,
red,
it can't be like. You could try to make it as accurate as possible, but it can't be exact.
Okay, actually, wait a second. Let me see here. Let's go to, since Flacco doesn't want to give us work, let's go to Sadie's husband. Let's talk to him, and, you know what I know the Rocky Mountains from? The Rocky Mountains are forever, they're forever in my mind, my brain. It's from this game called Siphon Filter 2. If anybody's played Siphon Filter 2, that is where, it was PS1 game. It was like my favorite, Siphon Filter is my favorite PlayStation 1 game, so it's my favorite PS1 game, but when I was a little kid, I just played Siphon Filter 1 like crazy, and the beginning of the game took place in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, and that's like where I've always remembered as a kid that Colorado has Rocky Mountains. That's because of that game. And the mountains in that game are just crazy. They're so high up, even though for a PS1 game. It's insane that Gabe, the main character, that he managed to fight all the way off the mountain, even after all the paratroopers were coming after him. Roanoke Ridge is basically eastern Oklahoma. Well, Roanoke Ridge, I was thinking might be North Carolina, and the reason I think it might be North Carolina is because there was a colony called Roanoke Colony, and that was in North Carolina, and that was where it was a real horror story where it was in the year 1590. It was an English settlement, and what happened was it was on the coast, just similar to Roanoke Ridge. What ended up happening was the governor left to go to Britain to get supplies, and then when he came back, everybody in the settlement was gone, just vanished, and they never figured out what happened to the people, and that's why it might be Roanoke Ridge, because Roanoke Ridge, if you think about it also, Roanoke Ridge, what happens in Roanoke Ridge? People disappear. They vanish. Very similar to what happens in, it happened in Roanoke Colony.
Mm-hmm. Could use your help with something. It's all written down there. Well, I can hardly fault you so far. Keep your wits about you.
But yeah, if we do, like, if we find another 6-person, if we find another 6-person, I'll be bounty hunter 20.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Pick up the mailbag, where is it? Do I think
player
Uncle
level?
is... Do I think Uncle is red? Do I think that Uncle is red from Red Dead Redemption 1? No, I don't think so.
Harlow?
I don't think he is. I've seen that video a long time ago where some guy made a video and, like, Uncle is red. That's the main character in the very first Red Dead Redemption, the PS2 game. I don't think so. I just think it's just coincidences. Like, I just some of the stuff, because it's like it doesn't fit Uncle's character at all. Like, he's this crazy gunslinger. Like, if Uncle was really red, he would have just destroyed everybody in a duel. So I don't think that. And judging by the even if he's old, he would still have some moves on him. So it's but in Red Dead Redemption 2, Uncle barely plays a role in shooting in the story in the second game, and in the first game he helps John defend his ranch, and he goes down pretty quickly. So I don't think that's red. That's my counter to him, because he's not too good at shooting. Is YouTube your only source of income? No, it's not. Well, it's my main source of income, but on the side, I tried to start learning how to deal with some stocks. Not like big ones, but just some small ones that I've also started trying to learn how to deal with that. So it's not, and I'm trying to, like, get into other things. I don't want to be just dependent on just YouTube, but... The guy, Austin, wait, who, Bloody? Wait, what? There's a YouTuber that's defending the Rockstar on it? Who?
Excuse me?
No, that says what he's saying, that somebody's defending what do you mean exactly? What are you talking about?
Like, if that's true, does that person have a hole in their head?
Turn in mail. What do you mean Red? Red, I'm trying to remember what his last name is. Red Harrow? What was
Harlow.
it? Harlow. Okay,
Red
that's the main
Harlow.
character in the first game.
I don't even remember the first game. I've seen that.
Wait,
pop
what,
up in my
Squawk?
recommended a number of times.
Oh, the poor fox. Wait, why did Squawk just say wow?
I don't know. Yeah.
There's a place.
Pearl, have you ever thought about starting your own business? Yes. I've actually thought about that at times. But it's just so much money to start up a business these days, and you got to get loans and stuff. It's just, but it has crossed my mind a lot of times too. Yeah, it was
I've
just
heard of,
a business that I wanted to start up is I wanted to start up like an arcade. Like, that's what I wanted to do. But that is just out of my league. It's just, that is just too expensive to start something like that up, because like one machine itself is just even a few grand. So it's just way too much to start that whole thing. It's gonna take years until you finally generate a profit
And
of
you
all the
would
stuff
need
that
the
you.
knowledge on how to fix those machines, or hire someone to do that, which is expensive.
And then if you hire people, they're probably gonna rip you off. So it's just
Yeah.
like there is a lot of mechanics or scammers for like machines and cars and all the other stuff. They're just, I'm not saying all, obviously, no, not all mechanics, but there's a lot. It's notorious that there's a lot of mechanics that are unfortunately scam their customers, and they
I've heard stories of people starting businesses in which, they had to take on a bunch of loans, and they would, at best, break even for years before they turned any profit.
Yeah, that's what's.
1 second though, my horse. I think I should name my horse Juan because of what it's doing right now. Of how I got up here. I mean, it's easy, but.
But about the mechanics, that are like, they're just like scamming people a lot. What I'm referencing is that they will oftentimes tell you that there's a lot of things that are they'll tell you a lot of things that are wrong with your car that aren't necessarily wrong with your car. They'll tell you that you need to replace certain parts that you don't even need to replace. Like they'll tell you, and I've experienced this firsthand. I've seen this happen. I've seen it happen where my dad, he had to get an inspection done. This was like years ago, and he went to this one mechanic, and the mechanic basically found so many issues with my dad's car, and my dad's car was from 2001, and all the repairs that he told him he needed, it was worth way more than what his car was actually valued at. And what happened was he told him, this part needs to be changed, this part needs to be changed, this part, and my dad's like, okay, you know what, no, I'm not doing this here, and he left, and what ended up happening was I convinced my dad to go to my friend's shop, because my friend's shop is maybe 15 miles from my house, so it's a little bit of a drive, but his family, they own a repair shop and stuff like that. It's a little bit of a drive, but it's worth doing the drive because they're my friends, and so I know they're going to be honest with me. They're good people. So we take the car, we drive over to this other shop 15 miles away. We get there, and he basically just tells us the car's good, you passed the inspection, just need to pay the inspection fee. And then I asked him about all the other parts, and he's like, that stuff's old, but you don't need to get it replaced. It's fine. And that's the thing about it, is these mechanics will constantly tell you that stuff is it needs to be replaced when it's all it is just old, but it's still fine. So just always good to get a secondhand opinion, and also Google reviews on Google are not always the most reliable, because I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I can just go on Google and find an honest mechanic on Google. That doesn't work like that. Because that mechanic that I went to that was charging he was charging thousands of dollars for the repairs. He had 5 stars, 4 or 5 stars on Google. So it was just. And my dad's car had no issues after that, by the way. We went to the inspection, even though the first mechanic telling us all these problems in the car, we didn't have any issues with the car. So we know that he was talking nonsense.
Those business review pages, be it Google or Yelp or whatever the service, they themselves sometimes are a bit of a scam. People will use them as blackmail, kind of. Basically, if you give me a good deal or whatever, I'll put a good review or whatever, or they'll just give a bad review anyways, just because they're that kind of person. Rather than just giving an honest review just based on what you should be basing it for.
Google reviews.
But that's why,
if
you have a friend or a family member that is in that field specifically, that is in that field on they're in that field on mechanics, you'll be set, you'll be good, because you know at that point that if your friend or family member looks at your car and tells you this is wrong with your car, you need to get this changed, at least that when they're telling you that, they're being truthful with you because they're your friend or your family member. they're not gonna scam you. But when you go to like some random stranger that you don't know, like, you know, there's I'm not saying they're going to scam you. They could be completely honest with you, or they might try to scam you. You never know. But at least when you go to a friend or a family member, you have that assurance that it's not gonna happen. And that's why whenever I have anything with the car, inspection, oil change, anything whatsoever, always take it to my friend's shop, because I know they're good people, they're honest, and that stuff isn't gonna happen. So those scams aren't gonna happen.
Hey, get yourself out of there.
I'm gonna look for a 6-target bounty.
Yeah, because just one of those, and I'll be rank 20.
Okay, gonna get some free aim XP here. Oh. Oh, what the? Okay, take out the remaining enemies. Okay, we got this.
I'm gonna check my ammo station.
I never understood why you get low honor for like shooting the enemy horses, because it's literally like they're attacking you with the horse. Well, at least you have that plan, Blackbird, but, like I said, it's just difficult to start up a business. But, you know, one business that, like, anybody can start up, but it is kind of expensive to do it, but it's not as complicated, at least, as other businesses, is, real estate. If you, not to, like, buy and sell real estate, but if you buy a property, and then you can rent that out to somebody. So if you find like tenants, and you find good tenants, that's a good amount of passive income. So it's but like I said, it's also really expensive to even get the house in the first place. You're probably gonna have to get a mortgage, but
yeah,
that is.
It takes a good while for that to come back.
However, though, I would say that like renting out like a house, buying and renting out a house would be a lot more simple than like starting up like a business. It would just be much more simple than that. So you probably won't make as much money as if you're running a business, but you won't have to deal with as much like complicated stuff. And also, you know, when you run a business, you're gonna have to deal with the customers. And I've worked in retail for, you know, 6 years, and customers, yeah, it's customers can be kind of crazy at times.
I'm still dealing with them.
You know, I was thinking about, like, you know, I was thinking about possibly, like, starting up an arcade, and, like, you know, one of my friends kind of, like, talked me out of it also, but I'm also still considering it for the future, but, like, one of my friends told me, like, what happens if you start up an arcade, and then some, like, little kid comes in, and, like, he loses in the crane game, and gets angry or whatever, and then smashes the machines, or they spill, like, soda on your machines, what happens then? And that was, like, a really good point, and that's gonna be, like, you know, hundreds of dollars in, like, repairs and stuff, and...
But like,
yeah, I mean, the house, I agree with you, Luciano, the house will pay itself over time, but it's still, like, you know, it's still a big investment to make something like that.
Yeah.
Meme channel, Timmy.
Yeah, I'm looking for a bounty. Let me see.
No, meme channel right now.
Okay, let me see here.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm going to, well, it depends, arcades are very important to the location, it depends where. Like, when I wanted to do an arcade, the arcade that I wanted to do is I wanted to do it in a mall. So I wanted to do it in a shopping mall. So rent out a store in a shopping mall and do it.
There's a 6 target at Ansburg, just by the way.
I don't think I'm just gonna play poker now, but I wanted to do a one in a mall. That's like a mall that does not have an arcade. So if there's already an arcade in the mall, there's no point. But if it's like a mall that doesn't have an arcade, and you do it in a place that like a lot of people are like walking past, like, you know, they're walking past stores, you know, they get something to eat, they do shopping, they might want to stop in and, like, you know, play some games or something like that. That might be a good location to build an arcade. But if you get an arcade and you do it in, like, you buy, like, a building and you do it in, like, the middle of nowhere, that is going to be an issue. I'm not 53, I'm 26. Okay.
Why do I have a bounty just for coming to Ansburg? I didn't do anything.
But you know what, I'll tell you something, do you know what if I was to run a business, do you know what would scare me the most about running the business? It wouldn't even be the setup cost. Yes, that would be a nightmare too. It wouldn't even be the customers. What would scare me the most about running a business is employees. Like, you know, trying to find good, reliable employees. Because I've, working in retail for 6 years, I've encountered some really unreliable people. Like, some really bad employees. Like, really, really bad. And the thing about that is, at first, those people seemed like good people. They seemed like, you know, nice, good people. But when you start working with them over time, you realize just how unreliable they are. And, you know, that would be just, imagine starting up your first business, and you get, like, you hire, like, 2 employees that you think are good people, and then, you know, they don't help you out with the business, they're unreliable, they don't show up to work or that, and now you're covering their shifts, you're suffering at the same time. And yes, you can fire them at any time, it's your business, but at the same time, it's you brought 2 people on that you thought would be of help, but unfortunately they weren't. And that's not to say that there isn't good employees, there's plenty of good employees, but it's also a gamble. When you hire people, you don't know exactly how they are going to act at their job. And that is, you know, your employees could possibly, you know, help bring down the business. So that would,
No, funny enough, I'm already here in Valentine.
Okay. No, I'm using OBS to stream. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me,
Alright, I'll catch you later.
I'm just gonna go into, I think, game chat. What did I do there? Oh, no, it's this. Okay. Play poker. Okay, let's play some poker. Is your thoughts on the future of Reddit Online positive, especially since this new daily challenge update? Here's my prediction on what's gonna happen, and don't take my word for it that this is 100% gonna happen. But this is just my prediction on what's going to happen. I think that Rockstar is going to reverse it. I think that Rockstar is going to reverse this daily challenge policy when they see just how many people are pissed off over this. Because I have not heard one person actually tell me that this is a good idea. Every single person that I've talked to says this is a terrible idea, this is stupid. So I haven't heard one person say it's a good thing. So they're gonna, if they don't change this, they're gonna lose a lot of players, and they're especially gonna lose a lot of players that have been like playing this game since day one, like really high level people. And so I think they're gonna get on that, and they might make a post which they'll say, we apologize for it due to fan feedback. We realized we were wrong. and we'll change it, or we'll keep it the way it is. It's not going to be changed. I think that's at least my prediction. Don't take that as 100%. I don't think that might not happen, but that's at least just what I think might happen, because the reaction that I've seen from the community, how pissed off people are, you know, this is not benefiting Rockstar in any way. They think they're going to get more money from shark cards, but it's not going to benefit them. King of the... Oh. No. What's my favorite thing about Reddit Online? The time period. I think operations and marketing would be the most difficult aspects of running a business. Finances are pretty straightforward. HR is too, but establishing a customer base and operations will be hard. Yeah. I mean, that can be difficult. They won't. Reddit Online will get more fan base due to standalone, and pissed off people will be forgotten in the crowd. Well, we'll see what happens then. Do you need an editor for videos? Yes. Do you mean what? I mistake what you mean for editor. Do you mean like somebody to actually edit your videos for you, or do you mean like a video editor? Because if you're saying like a video editor, yes, you do need that. I use, you know, what people ask me what I use. I use a combination of Movie Maker and Premiere Elements. When it's a more simple video, when it's a video that doesn't really require a lot of special effects, I use Movie Maker because it's quick. When it's a video that requires a lot more special effects, like my crazy current event videos, I use Premiere Elements then at that point. As for like editors, no, I make all my video content myself. I make my thumbnails. My thumbnails I do myself, and I do all of my editing myself. So it's I do that all on my own. Ironically, the gun that killed JFK is in the game, and that's the reason why it's in the game. I think the Carcano is a sniper because that's the gun that killed JFK. But I don't recommend people. I don't recommend people hire editors. I recommend every YouTuber should try to learn how to do things on their own, because you know you develop skills like editing. You get better at it, and you have like you also learn how to use Photoshop and stuff like that. I had a friend that like made like thumbnails for me, but this was like over 2 years ago. So over 2 years ago, I had a friend that made thumbnails for me, and like and then eventually I started making thumbnails. I started making my own thumbnails. I do appreciate his help in the past, but I've gotten better at Photoshop. And at first, if you look at my thumbnails from like 2 years ago when I did them on my own, like they kind of sucked. I wasn't too good at it, but eventually I got better with Photoshop. I got much better with it, and now my thumbnails are pretty good. I mean, at least I think so, that my thumbnails are pretty good. Do I know the guy who clickbaits about GTA 6? I don't know who you're talking about, because there's several channels that clickbait about GTA 6. But if you're talking about, do I know these channels? I've seen their videos. Do I know them personally? No. And the thing about it is, I've seen some crazy, insane thumbnails on YouTube, and those videos, they don't really even get that many views. But I've seen some thumbnails that like look like they took some time to make. And the thing about it is, that's fine if you want to put a lot of work into making a thumbnail. That's fine, but most people that watch the videos don't really care, at least from what I've seen, about, if the thumbnail is like really that crazy. Most people, they care about the content in the video. So what they care about is they care about whether the video is actually good itself. Because a video could have a really good thumbnail, a really good believable thumbnail, but the video itself could suck. Or a video could have a terrible thumbnail, but the video could be good. So that's also a possibility. I mean, how many videos do you guys see, especially on GTA, where there's some really good GTA thumbnails, but then you click on the videos and the videos are just crap. They're terrible. They're clickbaity oftentimes. So there's some good thumbnails out there, but the videos themselves are just terrible. The most important thing that I'll say about when making a thumbnail, try to make your thumbnail nice and professional looking, but don't make it like, and I'm not saying professional by my name. I'm just, you know what I mean, professional looking. But just try to make them, you know, nice looking. You know, something that catches people's attention, but don't mislead them. Don't have a clickbaity thumbnail. Have something that catches people's attention. People like, you know, have big bold text, like, you know, people see that on the screen, but don't go crazy with it. Because you look at my thumbnails, you know, they're straightforward, they catch people's attention, but I don't go crazy with them either. So it's, yeah. I don't know if I'll really wear an outfit for Generation Zero, Brandon. Pro, clickbaiters literally think of everything Rockstar could make, and people think they had some sort of insider source when the DLC comes out, just because one of his 9,000 videos has DLC ideas. Yeah, and that's the thing, is, you want to know something, is, I had those fans of those clickbaiters attack me before. I've had that happen, where I was, there was this one idiot on YouTube, I'm not even going to mention his name, because you guys probably know who I'm talking about, but there was this one idiot on YouTube who he made videos, not just clickbaiting about GTA 6, but he made videos where he was claiming that he had GTA 6, like he literally had the game, and he was clearly lying about this. This was like years ago. And I had, what happened was, I said, this guy's a liar, you know, this guy's not telling you the truth, don't listen to him. And I realized that, you know, by making comments like that and talking about it, all I was doing was giving the guy attention. So I ended up stopping talking about them. But what happened was, that guy's fans, they came on over to my videos and started spamming my videos, and they basically started attacking me, and they started telling me that, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Professional, he has GTA 6, he's reliable. And then they were like saying to me, oh, Professional, why does he have over 2 million subscribers and you have like 100,000 subscribers? Because this was like, you know, years ago when this happened. And that was just, you know, they were telling me, you're jealous. You're jealous. That's why you're criticizing them. You're jealous that you don't have 2 million subscribers like this guy or whatever. It was, trust me, I'm not jealous. And the thing about this is, subscribers are not something to estimate by if a channel's good. Because I see people do that all the time, where they assume that just because a channel has millions of subscribers, that channel is automatically good. Just because a channel has tons of subscribers doesn't mean that it's a good channel. And I'm tired of hearing this argument. But I've heard this argument several times from people, but the proof is right there. You can see the channels that have millions of subscribers and constantly, like, make GTA 6 videos like that, like, you know, those channels aren't good. And about it is, if you look at those videos, if you click on those clickbait videos, the majority of the videos are disliked. Like, it's just like, it's like almost half dislikes all the time, which is not a good ratio at all. But, like, on my channel, my ratio, I looked at it in the analytics one time, my ratio is, I think, like 96% or something like that. So it's like 96% of people that, like, look at my videos like my videos, and I'm very proud of that. That people like my content and they enjoy my content. But then you look at those clickbait channels, like half of the people that don't like their videos, that's not a good ratio to have. And, you know, I'll say this. I would much rather, if I had to choose between having massive amounts of views and people hating my guts versus having less views, much less views, and people actually enjoying my content and liking me as a person, I'd much rather the second one, where, you know, I have less views and people like me as a person. Because I'd rather people like me as a person, they like my content and enjoy it, and I provide content that people enjoy. And I'm proud of that. Versus, you know, people that, like, you know, constantly clickbait and people hate their guts. So, you know, there's a lot of these channels, like, you know, when you look at them, the channels with like millions of subscribers, the first thing that comes to your mind is clickbait. That's like the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of those channels. But, like, you know, you think of my channel, like, you know, what do you think of? You know, plays Red Dead, plays a bunch of different games, like, you know, plays Rockstar games, does walkthroughs, reacts to crazy current event stories, you know, all different types of content, does gaming news. You know, that's what I like to think of as myself. I'm gonna fold here. These cards are terrible. Thanks for reading the chat, no problem. We'll see if, we'll see about that. If people are dressed up as clowns, I might do it again. But that was PvP Cat's original idea, was his, big YouTubers are stressing over low views, and I made a video on that. I'm wondering if you saw that video where I talked about, like, the views. Did I ever buy Take-Two stock? I have in the past, You think Red Dead Redemption 3 will happen? Possibly. You have a good night. Thank you, Star Wars fan. Take care. You don't treat YouTube as a business. It's something that you like, and it's something you enjoy, which I like. Thank you, man. Why do you wear outfits when you play games? It's because it makes the streams more enjoyable and more unique and different. Let's see what... Oh my... 4 6s? Are you serious right now? I don't think I've ever had anybody have 4 cards. That is such a rare occurrence to have that. I didn't expect that. 4 6... Damn. I didn't think that anyone would have a 6 because I already saw 2 6s on the community cards. Damn, that is... The chances of that are just so slim. Like Corey Taylor says, I'd rather make less money being myself than make more money being something I'm not. That's a good attitude to have. And that's, you know, some people, they come to my streams and they come to my videos and they complain that I don't laugh. Like, they say, oh, why don't you ever laugh or stuff like that. I do laugh, but, I'm not going to laugh at something I don't find funny. And I am myself. I am myself. How I am on YouTube is how I am in real life. And, I'm not going to develop a personality, for my channel. I am who I am. When will I do the San Andreas walkthrough? I will do that, I will do the San Andreas walkthrough right after Cold War, and, yeah, it'll be right after Cold War, and From Russia with Love. So, Pro, since you're on Since you're on PlayStation, how are you streaming to YouTube? This is too risky here. I'm folding. I'm streaming to YouTube through OBS. I have a capture card plugged into my computer. That's what I'm doing. Into my PlayStation. Did you hear about the new 007 games? No, I haven't. That's fine, Fear, but I hope that you check out some of my Cold War history videos when I get around to making those. Do you get drops if you stream using the share button? I haven't tested it on the PS5. I have 130,000 on Red Dead. Hitman developers. Well, then it might be good then. I'll risk it. Are you gonna do a history video on the Salem witch trials? I'm glad that you asked. Yes, I am actually working on that right now. I'm actually working on that in progress right now. I hope that you check it out when I make it. Yeah, we got some terrible luck there. Well, I guess I'll be probably wrapping up the stream here, guys. I'll stick around for a few minutes and answer any questions that people might have. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. Also, if you guys could drop a like on my stream, help me get up to 1,100 likes. That would mean a lot to me. And if you like my content and you're new to it, give me a subscribe. My favorite horror movie? I don't know if I really have one. I liked Little Hope recently, which Little Hope, that was a game, but it was a horror game too. When will the Squadrons video come out? When I get around to it, I just spent too much time playing other games, and I never got around to finishing it, but... Any advice on getting a PS5? Oh, thank you, Fernando, for the super chat. Well, I do Watch Dogs 2, I will in the future. Use this website called Pop Finder. It's in my PS5 unboxing video. I have the link to it in that video, but it's a website that you can type in your store, and you'll find your specific store, and you will and it'll tell you how many units are in that store. My Thanksgiving was good, thank you, Fernando. Why do people want you to destroy your health with GTA content? I don't know. You know, I guess some people are just so used to me doing GTA content, and in their minds they get pissed off when they see me doing other content. But I don't personally know. Do you have any tips for the Let's Play? Because I'm going to try to do a Spider-Man Let's Play. Try not to do them over an hour when you do like a Let's Play parts, unless you're doing a stream. If you're doing a stream, that's fine. Try to have also a webcam if you can. That'll make them more interactive. Yes, I already did Hitman on this channel. I did Hitman Absolution, and I did Hitman Blood Money. Check out the playlists on my channel. I will be doing the new Hitman games also. Hey, bro, long-time member from Pro. Nice to see you playing other games. Thank you. Probably made me like Red Dead. That's good. So, I ordered my PS5 the other day. So happy, managed to beat the bots. Hunter, well, here's the thing. If the PS5 is coming to your house, make sure that when the PS5 comes to your house, open it on the doorstep right in front of the mailman. Because then you have evidence at least that you opened the PlayStation 5 there. Because people have been stealing PlayStation 5s en route and putting other things in the box. So I just want to warn you about that. Have you ever tried any survival games? Yes, I played DayZ. Your content is incredible and your content is incredible and enjoyable to watch. Thank you, Apple. Well, I guess I'll be going here, guys. Thank you everybody for watching the stream. And again, if you guys liked my my stream, drop a like on it, help me get to 1,100 likes. And if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, then subscribe. And I will see you guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.